Hi everyone, it's Doreen with Oohlala Vintage Treasures. Welcome back to my channel, and thank you guys so much for stopping by today. I am working on my journal, and so I thought I would just pop in and show you I have updated quite a few things on this journal. So I thought I would just take you along and we could play and make some ephemera, and hopefully I can get to a stopping point. One of the things that I have a problem with is stopping. I'm always adding more. So just understand that if you see it one way, I might change it and do something different. That's just how I do things. This is the front cover. When I left off with you, I just had the ruffle down here at the bottom, and then I noticed that there was a crack running through this paper. And so I decided to use this beautiful trim from Martha at Bird and Barn Designs and put that in the center. And then I added another ruffle up here, but then I was like, I need something in the middle now. So I had to balance that off with this beautiful vintage brooch. I believe it might have been a vintage earring. It's just perfect for the center. I don't think it's too much, but it adds that little bit of sparkle. And then over here on this button flower, I added this crystal earring piece right here, and it's just rhinestones and vintage crystals and a pearl. And this was already hanging down, so I just attached it to the piece right here, and I tied it in a knot so that it could be moved around. So if it gets flipped around or whatever, it has something to look at when it flips. As you can see, it looks pretty backwards like that too. But I may come back in and add something else, but I think it's pretty the way it is because it is pretty on both sides. And then I added this polka dot white trim. These came from Vintage Curtains. So I added that there. And then at the bottom, I added this charm dangle. And these are all removable. Let me show you. So what I do is I make my charms stackable. So I stack them on top. I'm using silver and gold garment pins, so you'll see that all the way through. So because I have this charm dangle here, I'm going to take it apart and show you. So this is a key from Hobby Lobby, and then what I do is I layer them up from smallest to longest. So then we have this piece right here. It's just got a lot of beads and dangles added to the chain, and vintage pearls and crystals and all kinds of pretty things that I have that I love. And so I added that there to it. There's a rose there, a rose charm. I'm trying to get it on this pin, this little chain right here. So that's the second level right there. And then this is the longest one, and it's just a gold chain with some pearls. So it's this gold, and then this is some crystal earrings right here, or a piece of, they're like a dangle clip-on earring. Let me see if I can find that one for you. I have it in a jewelry box over here, but I might have taken it apart already. Let me see. It was a little clip-on earring, and you take the little beads off of it. So I probably can't find it now. Anyways, I hope you get the idea of what I mean. It had all these little dangle bits on it, hanging down on a clip-on earring. Similar to the Aurora Borealis crystals like this, but they were dangling down, and they had like 6 or 8 of those crystals right there hanging down. So it was like hanging off of a crystal earring like that, and it had loops opened. So, and it did the clip-on thing right here. So that is what it came from. Let me see. So I like to have movement on the charm dangles, so I like to keep them separate. That way, if you decide you want to move it around or use it, you can. So you have that option of doing that. And then this one right here. I like this one because it has unique chain. This was off of a necklace, a vintage necklace. and so was this. So I just took it apart and added little bits, and that's why I mixed the silver and gold together. I really love how that looks, and sometimes I'll even add rose gold and bronze, so it'd be all those 4 colors, which I love that look. So let me just move this aside. I don't think I'm going to be using my jewelry today, but just in case, we'll put it there. Okay. So that just gets clipped on to this piece right here that I glued on. And usually I add a bow to the top, but it kind of blends into the cover here, so I don't need to add the bow. See, it just blends in right there. So it's got lots of movement there. And then on this side, I added a clip, and we'll get to that in a second. And in the pocket, I have this right here, and it had a little bit of glue over on the side right here, and instead of ruining the image, I just put washi tape over the top and on both sides so that it didn't look awkward just being on one side. I think that came out really cute, and it just gives it a little extra there. Okay, let's see, what else did I do here? I think that's it on the front cover. And then going inside, now because I tied it off up here, it's going to have the bow on this side now, so that'll have some action over there, right here. So now you have this little bow here, and then a bow here and a bow here. So it tied it off from moving around on both sides, so it kind of stays more on this side here, inside the grommet there. And then in here, I added half of a 6x9 envelope, and then I just added this sparkly pink tulle and this cute little hanger dangle, and I just made the paper as if it's like, you know, fabric hanging down kind of. And then there's another one of those crystal earrings right there, and I just tied it in. So this could be altered at any time too as well. And these are all Marjorie's at Gilded Inspirations. So this is a postcard folded in half on cardstock. That beautiful paper there. All of these papers are from Gilded Inspirations, except for the ones that are like line paper and music paper. Those are mine. And then this is a Dewey Decimal vintage book that I coffee dyed book page. I love using these because it has that thin paper, and it has the numbers on it, and it has just lots of information to read. So I really love that. I use that a lot. I was thinking of making some flowers out of this, coffee dyeing the paper and making some flowers. So I may come back and do that with you guys. I think that'd be really pretty with maybe music page, and then this one, and then maybe an image from my pink silk Atelier to top it off. I think that would be fun. So this is just a quick little book you can put together simple with just a few supplies. That's the end of the postcard. And then inside is the image. So if you take this off, you can get in the envelope. So you can tuck in some private notes back here. And I just love using envelopes as a cover. I think it's just really cute as a little mini cover. So I turn it this way so that this is sticking out. So it's backwards in the pocket. Like that. And of course I did washi tape the top. I use washi tape a lot. So that's that part there. And then as you could see on the cover, right here, I added washi tape to enforce it because I didn't want it to break, because this is, you know, a heavy cardstock, but not too heavy. It's probably like a little bit over 110 pounds. I'm not exactly sure, but I did washi tape both the front side underneath this right here, and then on the inside. So I moved the papers around, and I added the music paper to the front because I thought it looked really nice with this washi tape here, and it just tied it all in together. And then we still have some blank pages here. Let's see. So we got to fill in these pages just a little bit. I do like to keep some of them blank so that if you want to add different things inside here, you can. On here, you guys, I love this right here. So I moved it off the cover because I don't think the cover needed it, but because I added this to the front, I don't think it needs it on the cover. I believe it's prettier inside. And so I doubled up the pages where they were layered so it looks like a waterfall kind of look here. So you could tuck something under here as a little surprise, or put a paper clip and attach something inside of here. But right now what I did is I just clipped it with this little clip, and on the clip I just have a vintage pearl earring with a bunch of clusters and this lace with the sequin, and then I added this pretty satin trim just as a bow. So on the other side, when it's on the other side, it has something. Added this grommet right here, and I added this dangle, and these are kind of flat, but they look so pretty all layered up. So this is just an earring, and this is this beautiful pink that matches really pretty with the kit, and this is another applique, and I added the beading to it. I love doing this with these vintage looking type appliques. It gives it such a pretty look and such a handmade look. Then I added this piece right here. It's a pink sequin trim, and I just layered up a bunch of different things. These are all vintage trims, and this is my favorite. This is a very ornate tatting, and I love it as part of a dangle. So that right there sticks out of the pocket here. So now you know where to pull it out when you go to pull it out. You see it right there sticking out. So it looks like that. And then we flip the page over, and it's the same over here, but I'm just going to clip it back so you can kind of see where I clipped it. I mean, sometimes it just helps to see how people put things together. It doesn't necessarily have to be a whole, you know, see how I do these things, but I do like to show. And then right here where the pocket is, I like to tuck this in. So I like to tuck that in the pocket so it looks like one whole piece there, and it just looks really pretty tucked in. Let me show you the front again. I just love how that looks. So beautiful. I didn't even know that was going to be that pretty until I started making it, and I was like, oh, this is so pretty. And then this right here just sits there, and then remember, this is a pocket, so inside of here is another piece of cardstock, and it's a little booklet that we made adding lined paper. Oh, and you know what I need to do? I do need to ink this up. Let me do that real quick before I forget. And as I'm looking through it, I might be fixing some things that I need to do, because at the time when I put this together, I wasn't inking it yet. But now as I'm going around and seeing I didn't ink it all the way, I'll just go back and add ink. There we go. That looks so much better. Okay, and then this goes back in the pocket, and I did round the edges so it goes easy in the pocket there. And then this tucks back in here like that. So these are really fun to do. If you didn't see how I put this together, just start at, I believe this was part 3. This was part 3. And also in the description box, I will list what I did in the video so that you can go find it easy, even though I titled it the same name through the whole thing. And I will have that linked in the playlist as well, so you guys can go and check it out, because sometimes when you're watching part 1, you forget that there's maybe a part 2 or part 3, because, you know, they don't happen really fast. Usually part 1, part 2, and part 3 are within days of each other. For me anyway, that's how I kind of do it. I try to do it so that you guys are ready to watch it when you're finished watching the first one, but it doesn't always happen that way. So that just goes like that. And then let's see if we did anything else. I did move this into a different section as well. And that's just so that it would have more thickness on one side than the other. This washi tape on both sides. And I really like how that came out because it's strengthening the bag. And you'll see it on the other side in just a minute. So there's the middle. So I moved it from the middle. I thought that it'd be nice to have the separation of the paper because I think I might be adding like one more thing to the middle. Maybe like the glassine envelope or this envelope on top, you know. So I might have like a little piece going in the middle. I'm not sure exactly yet. Also, let me show you this. So I got a package, you guys. Remember I told you I got some crates from Michael's? And in the box, I was able to only salvage a couple. I think I only had one of these left. I tried salvaging more, but this was it. But you could basically make this with tape. It just looks like I taped it. So this was the packaging envelope that it came in. And I just basically, you know, it had the card, so it had the craft paper ripped behind it. And then I went in and I added all of the elements behind it. So the tape was already there and you could see kind of at the top where I did it. So this is all tape right here. I added some washi tape underneath here. So it looks like, you know, it's part of it. Then I glittered up the image and added this applique, and then I added this big applique here. So I just basically put a topper here. I started with a topper, and then I went ahead and added this applique and this applique. So I just built this up almost like a little tuck spot that you could tuck a note in or something right here. And let's see, I got this idea from Tammy at Embellish the Story. She is always making these really cute topper things that you can tuck an image in and something like that. And, you know, layer it up that way. I did this with the packaging tape package. You know, the part that's the white with my name on it, the shipping label. So I used the shipping label, and there was a hole in the center here, right here in the center, and then the tape was all the way around the outside. So it's a white shipping label with tape around the outside. And so I just ripped it off where I ripped off my name and information. And really I didn't need to do that because I covered it up anyways, but that's what I did. When you rip it off the box or the packaging, you're going to get this brown look underneath the tape. And I was going to put it here in the center or in the back. So let's look at the back and see. So here's the other side of the envelope. Here's the one here. So see, there's this paper in the center. So I felt like it needed to be separated. Just thought it looked really good that way. There's that cardstock image. This right here could be glued and made into a pocket, and we could decorate that almost like a belly band here. And then that would secure the envelope. We could go ahead and do that now. Let's see, where's my glue? Might just glue it. I'm gonna glue it now so it's on this music paper. Come on. Because even this is starting to rip, so I need to get it glued down before it rips on me for good. Although I could put washi tape on it, and I still might do that. We'll use that for a little pocket. You know, you got a little something to go in there, like a bag or something. Which I think that bag would be really cute with this envelope. The envelope fit. I know this is gonna fit. The bag will fit. We could do that. Could have the image. No, it's got to go that way. So we'll see how that goes. I'll just leave that there for now in case I do decide to go back through and make something with it. And that is going to be full soon, you guys. It's really getting chunky. And I didn't even do much. See, I have this image just sitting over the edge. Didn't do anything with that. I still have this. That could go there, but this is kind of plain, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe this should go in the front somewhere. So that's it. And then on the back, I did the same thing, the washi tape. Then I added this beautiful trim and this applique, and I made a pocket. So now there's a pocket. You could put things in the pockets. So I think that looks really pretty. So that would be fun to do that in the pocket. And then this could be also on the back side, could be a cover for the back and a pocket. So I could turn it this way and then make it so you can get in the pocket. So like bring it down a little bit, and then this could be the pocket right here. So I think that would be fun to do as the back side. So this is the back, right? And then this is the front. So you'll have to let me know what you guys think. I haven't made a decision yet, and I won't today, because I need to go back and maybe look through it one more time, make sure I'm happy with it, add any more things. Like I might add, let me show you what I was thinking about adding. Hold on. So this is like, you know, just to look at kind of. And then it kind of gives it more lacy look all the way around. From starting with a, we started with a piece of cardstock and just coffee dyed paper, so this is a big change. So when you fold it up, it looks like this. I like that. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. I think I'm gonna leave that. And then I was thinking of adding some appliques, so let me just go in and show you guys. Oh, this is the bag. You take that out for now. I was thinking about adding that, and one of my favorite appliques. And what else? I have that one. I still have this, which is a beautiful button. What else do I have? Just applique from the Paper Studio, and I thought that would be fun to add in there. Just some of my favorite things that I absolutely love to look at, which is pearls and appliques and wedding trims and all kinds of fun things to just put in pockets and stuff. So what else do we have? Maybe a piece of some trims and laces. And I also want to make some samplers. I know I said samplers before. So I want to make some samplers. And then I have some pieces, more pieces of jewelry for extra jewelry here. So let's go with what we got so far and see what we can do, because I think that might be good. This would come out of the packaging, and it's on its own little plastic backing. So that's good. Sometimes I save the packaging and reuse it and do stuff with that. So almost like a lookbook on what I would use if I was to recreate something in this book, right? So I don't have any room for that pearl anywhere. Unless I tie it, I could tie it to the bow. That would be an idea. It's got the little thing here. Maybe to the string. I don't know if that would go through. I may have to find something to attach this to. But I really want to add this because it is a button and it would be really cute somewhere. Wonder if it would go on here. This might be too much though, because I already have that hanging there. But let's just see. Maybe we could put it on a clip. Let's see. I got these cute little containers from Hobby Lobby. Aren't they adorable? They stack on top of each other, and these are some sequins inside and some diamond dots, and I use diamond dots a lot when I decorate ephemera. But let me go down to the pins now, because I put a little collection together so I wouldn't have to dig. And let's see, I think I have the gold. Yeah, let's do the gold again. But doing these as non-permanent ideas, that way you're not stuck with the idea and you can change it if you want to. And that's what I love about making these types of things. So let's see how that looks. I think that's going to be cute. So we have a button and some satin on one side, and then we have the pearl on the other. The only thing is I don't want it to get caught like on the side there. So let's see how that's going to go. Make sure that's going to hold everything together, because, you know, that's a lot. That's a chunky little look right there, isn't it? I love that. Love how this came out. You got your little, I call this a book of stimulation, because this is so much texture and color and just little pops of pink, little baby pink colors in here, the sequins, the sparkle. I mean, what could not make you happy looking at that right there? And then I'm going to turn it over and let's see if it looks okay on the other side. Okay, so that's what it looks like there. Oh, you guys, I think I like that. What do you think? Do you like that? I know it's a lot. It's totally a lot of stuff, but how pretty is that just hanging there? Maybe what I could do is move it up, but I don't want to move this up too much because this has to hang down. Actually, move it down maybe. Let's move it down like a belly band at the bottom, more like that. Now this is going to hang out even more. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy with that. You'll have to let me know. Give me your opinions. Too much? Too little? Not enough? I think it's plenty. But I want to know what you guys think, because this is what we do. We create these videos to inspire, and hopefully the ideas inspire you. I love it. I am so super happy with this so much. Okay, so let's start in the beginning and see what we need to add, because you see it's very chunky. Now I was thinking that I could put, let's see, I could put the heart, and I was thinking this would be pretty inside this pocket right here. That looks really cute. What do you think? I like it. A little bit of cream and white and pink and this little hanger and the crystal. I like that, but we're gonna take it out for now because we don't want to overdo our pocket. Let's see if we need something somewhere else. All right, so I have this applique here. Normally I usually cut the satin off, but what I like to do on appliques, this came straight from the wedding dress. I just cut these a couple months ago, but I just left the satin because I thought this could be layered up with different appliques. So you could take a piece of this applique, cut that off and glue it there, and then you could take a piece of this applique and fill it in over here. You know, you could add a bow, you could add a rhinestone, and you've got like a really pretty piece to go in your journal. So let's see, I think I want it to go between, that's pretty, between the pages. Let's just try and see how it looks. This is how I do my packaging when I make these kits up and sell them. And I always tuck the appliques in between the pages. And I have something to show you, a little version of this book that I'm working on, so I can't wait to show you guys the little version of this. Ooh, I like it. And I like it at an angle here. And I think I'm gonna look for a tea-dyed one too to go in here. Oh, I have one, don't I? I think this is too much to go here. So we're gonna put that somewhere else, but I like the tea dye. So let's go with, see what else we need. Okay, that looks good there. And then we have this here. Could hang more charms on this too, if I decide it needs more. And then go to this page. We don't need anything in the center. I think that's beautiful the way it is. This is pretty the way it is. I could clip on bows or add appliques to it, but I don't think it needs it. But see, I could take an applique Let me show you. And stick it in the pocket. So if you were gifting this idea to a friend, you see how pretty that looks there? And I really like that. I might leave that there. That's beautiful. Okay, and then go back to this page. Now this page needs something, so I may, let's see if I have another one like that. Me and my matchy sides, you know, I have to have something similar, so it's crazy. I want to just try to match it up. Not really match it up, but just have a white one in there. I think that'd be really pretty to have. Maybe that. That would be pretty. These are all from vintage wedding dresses that I've taken apart in the last 10 years. And I still have, like, you know, pieces left over and stuff. So something like that would be so pretty, and it's hidden, kind of. It's hiding the postcards, but it's like a surprise. So let me go back real quick and make sure I like that. I like that this has a stain on it too. It looks so old and vintage. Okay. Yes, that looks really good. Love that. Okay. Love, love this. So fun to touch the coffee dyed paper too. All right, so we're finished with this part. So that just stays right there. And then let's see. Oh, we still have this pocket we could put something in too. Let's see if I need to pull this out a little. So I have this beautiful, oh my goodness, you guys, look at how pretty that looks on the music page. I did a digital with this, and I did it with music paper and some French books. That's in my Ruffles and Roses kit. Oh my goodness, this right here is amazing. And I don't think this needs anything else, but I may just put maybe a band of lace or trim. So maybe just a ruffle down the side. That would be so pretty. Look at that. Let's do that. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay. Let's see. Which glue? I think I'm going to use my fabric tack, and I got to do another cover. I ruined my cover, you guys, so that's why it doesn't have the pretty cover anymore. I cut it thinking it was too short, and then it was too short, and then I had to put it on the other bottle. So I put it on this smaller bottle. Once I cut it, I just put it on this one. All right, loving this. Kind of make it a, what do you call it? Like a circle, not a circle, but see how it goes like up there and then to the side. Yeah, I like that. I like how that looks. Very nice. Okay, we gotta cut that. So you just kind of look at your journal and, you know, you start from scratch, and it's so fun. This is the first time I've ever done this on camera with you guys. So I hope you're enjoying this idea, and it gives you some inspiration to craft. And I hope that you guys have taken out some of your crafty idea papers and things you want to work with, and you start crafting with me, because that's what it's all about. Having a crafty day. So hopefully this will stay. If not, I may need to pin it. Should I pin it? I probably should pin this to the music paper. If I had a staple, that would be good too. Let me see, let me see. I think I have pins in here. In my little cup. I keep this little cup on my desk. I actually found it. It was in the cabinet when I moved, and I said, oh, I got to put this pretty pearl thing on my desk so I can have, you know, the pretty stuff around me. And then my current washi tape I wanted to use, and my key. So I just keep it on that little plate there. Let's see now for this. Sometimes the pins don't poke through. We'll see if this one works. So I hope it does. Okay, that one did. So at least it'll hold it in place. And if I don't like it, I can always replace the paper. So I might even put some washi tape there to hold it in. We'll see. It didn't pin. You guys, I didn't pin it. You know what? I think I am going to try washi tape. Let me just start this part over. Hold on. Let me just take this off. I can get it off. All right. So let me put this back in here. And let's try to washi tape it to the paper. See which one I want here. I really like this one with the images on there. Maybe I could, oh, I could just probably tape the whole thing down maybe. And that's an idea. I didn't think about that. Let's try this and see if this works. I kind of like that. That's what I love about this washi tape. See, you can decide what you want to do. Now I kind of like that. What do you guys think? You like it? So it's gonna stay better. Let's see when we fold the page over, because you know, that's the true part. Yeah, I did put a hole in it. But you know what? That's okay, because guess what? Washi tape. Washi tape it. I should do a whole series on washi tape, because you guys, I love washi tape. It's so fun, especially when you have these vintage tones and it goes with everything. We'll do it at an angle. Cover up the guy's name a little bit. Not that it matters, but there we go. That's it for that. So we got that applique in there. Still haven't done anything with this postcard, but I think it might hold the applique. Let's see. See if it holds it. It's just a tiny little clip, so I don't know. Let's try. Let's see. This could be a page. Should we do it on that one? Or the back page somewhere? Maybe through this color here. That would be pretty. These things are tricky because they're so small. Come on. Work with me here. Ugh. There we go. I might need a bigger paper clip for this. We'll just put that back there for now. I don't know if it's going to stay there. And then where's my heart going to go? Should I put my heart in the pocket back here? Kind of gets lost back here, doesn't it? Because it's looser back here. I could put the bow and the heart, but it's floating around here. That's probably why, because it's got the acetate. So I think I'm going to put that in the front. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's look at this real quick. Back. This is plain on the back. And then we got the applique poking out here. We got this applique here. We have this applique here. We have this doily in the middle. I love doing that. So fun. I think I might need some parchment paper in here too. Although I have this parchment paper, I need to put some parchment paper. So then we have this image here. It's chunky. I'm gonna have to put some washi tape here. So let's do that. Because this is now glued in, so I have to washi tape it. And I will come back and glue all this later so that it sticks down. stays in, you know, because now it's kind of permanent in here. So we need that washi tape to protect it. That's perfect. Okay, there we go. So we have this here. Love this page. Oh my goodness, I love that page so much. Okay. So I think I only need to do like maybe a few more things in here, and then, I mean, by the time I'm done, right? I mean, it's done. It really is. It literally is almost finished. There's a lot going on in here between the appliques, and so maybe I'll make a sample card just to lay in here and come back and put that together with you guys. What do you think? Should that go on the back? I kind of think it needs to go on the back, you guys. If I put it here, then it'll balance out the front and the back, and it'll be chunky. I think I'm going to put it on the back. I'm going to make a decision. And that'll look good like that. I will do that off camera though, and let me just pin this for now so I don't forget. This might not have a closure. We'll see if I need to put a closure, because the only closure I would think I could do would be to wrap it with a doily around it and then tie it around. But I like it. I really, really like it. And it could just sit on my desk like that. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at that. Oh, wow. I love it. I'll be back soon with another video. Bye, everyone.